South Korea, the year 2000, it was a place where alcohol was placed above God. A savage era where acting like a beast was forgiven if you were drunk, and beating someone was dismissed as a drunken mistake. Today's story is a tragedy born of that madness. It is a record of a monster with a license to kill and my desperate, failed attempt to stop him.
Oh, that man? When he's sober, he is a saint. But he carries groceries for us, always bows politely, he is an angel, a complete angel. But once the alcohol goes in, his eyes flip, he becomes a stranger. Every night, the sounds of him beating his wife echoed in the hallway, his paranoia was insane. But I never thought he would kill her, I really didn't know.
It was 5 days before the incident. A mother and daughter came to my desk. The wife's face was bruised black and blue, and the daughter was trembling. Moments later, the husband arrived. Surprisingly, he looked like a perfect elite businessman. He smiled and said, "Detective, it's just a marital spat, a family matter. We'll handle it." I saw his eyes. He was smiling, but those weren't human eyes. They were the eyes of a predator, looking at its prey. Instinctively, I gave him a stern warning. "Listen to me. This isn't a lover's quarrel. This is a crime. Do this one more time, and I will personally take you down." Back then, the victims didn't even know what a restraining order was, I told them. "The law will protect you. Let's file it immediately." Trusting my words, they filed the petition to the court, but the result was devastating. The court rejected it instantly. The judge's reason drove me insane. No evidence of direct death threats and no severe injury yet. The law basically said, "Come back when you're bleeding." That was South Korea in the year 2000. The judge thought it was just a lover's quarrel, but the expert opinion was different. Now let's listen to the psychiatrist's explanation together.
Detective, this isn't jealousy, it is Othello Syndrome. The brain circuitry is destroyed like a VR game. The brain believes non-existent facts are reality. Detective, keep this in mind. This madness doesn't happen overnight. It escalates in 4 stages. Stage 1, suspicion. He checks her phone and obsesses. Stage 2, stalking. He wiretaps and follows her. Stage 3, forced confession. He beats her saying, "Admit you cheated." If she falsely admits it to stop the pain, he goes crazier, shouting, "See, I knew it." And stage 4, elimination. If I can't have you, no one can. When the court sent her away, the husband was already at stage 4, ready to kill.
72 hours after the rejection, the husband emptied 3 bottles of soju, and the devil woke up.
"Who did you meet today? You slept with him, didn't you? I can smell him."
She hadn't met anyone, but to the devil, the truth didn't matter. Terrified, she ran for the door screaming, "Help me!" The moment she grabbed the handle, his hand snatched her hair. She was dragged back across the living room. I can still see her fingernail marks on the floor. The daughter arrived too late and collapsed before her mother's body, and she screamed at me and at the world. I asked for help. I begged the court. The judge killed her. You said you needed blood. Are you happy now? My mom is dead and bleeding everywhere. Is this enough evidence for you? Her scream was a death sentence for South Korea's legal system. To my Western viewers in your country, this man would get life in prison, right? But back then, the Korean court accepted his blackout defense and reduced his sentence. We called it mental weakness, but I call it bullshit. It was his own hand that chose to drink that poison. Neuroscience calls this Othello Syndrome. Alcohol paralyzes reason and drives aggression into overdrive. The brain sees the wife not as a lover, but as an enemy to be eliminated. This isn't a habit, it is brain damage. So, is the West safe? Fortunately, you have a powerful safety net that didn't exist in Korea back in 2000. It is called the system. In the US, there is the National Domestic Violence Hotline. In the UK, there is Refuge. These aren't just call centers. They are like untraceable, secret fortresses. If you are too scared to call 911, contact them first. They provide transport and a hideout so you can escape before you even pack your bags. Many ask me, can family force them into rehab? Can we legally isolate an alcoholic? The answer is yes, you can. In places like Florida, there is a powerful law called the Marchman Act. Family or a third party can petition the court. Then a judge can order the addict into a treatment facility involuntarily. In California and other states, laws like 5150 or the Baker Act allow authorities to hold a dangerous person for 72 hours. This is not kidnapping, it is rescue. I'm scared that if the police come, he'll get angrier and kill me. For those fears, crisis intervention teams, or CIT, exist. They are not cops with guns, they are mental health professionals and social workers. Call your local mental health hotline or 988 in the U.S. and ask for them. Please send a mobile crisis team. They can de-escalate the situation on site and have the authority to transport him to a hospital. However, these great systems are useless if you don't know how to use them. And in a moment of panic, you won't remember anything. I am an old-school detective driven by rage. That is why today I brought the best partner to this seat. Someone colder than me, who knows the current system perfectly. Not with emotion, but with reason. The strategist who will save you. Introducing Detective Han So-hee.
Hello, thank you for the introduction. I am Detective Han So-hee. It is a heartbreaking tragedy, but emotions alone cannot save you. You must use the system. Here are 3 things to survive. First, create a logbook, photos, recordings, dates. This will be the only shield to protect you in court. Second, prepare a go-bag cache Idaho. The moment the monster wakes up, you must run. Third, and most importantly, when calling the police, you must use these magic words. He is a danger to himself and others. This phrase is the legal key to send him to a psychiatric ward instead of jail. Sometimes, forced isolation is the only answer.
25 years ago, I let go of that child's hand. I still regret it to this day. I pray you never have to feel the regret I feel. No relationship is more important than your life. Stay safe. This has been the Survival Files. Please subscribe, like, and comment below on the signs of alcoholic violence you have witnessed. Let's continue investigating the final clues for survival with Chong Dam Paul. This was Chong Dam Paul.